Hello learners, I am Parikshit and welcome to this special Sunday episode on Maharashtra CET. In this episode of the CET, we are going to take you through previous year QA questions which have come several times in past year papers and which helps you to revise. And when I say revise, these are questions covering important topics. So make sure you catch me live for the next 20-25 minutes and don't miss this very important previous year Maharashtra CET questions. As always, the first thing I'm going to tell you, give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. Okay, this is about me, your educator, and yes, happenings on Unacademy. So on Unacademy, the 13th of March, which is today, we are having an extreme batch by IIM alumnus, right? Then an absolute weekday morning batch starts from the 15th of March, and then on the 17th of March, another batch starts. So if you are a CAT 2021 aspirant, these batches are meant just to suit your needs. Make sure that you enroll using the code Parikshit Live for 10% discount. And yes, I'm very happy to share with you that CAT 2020, we in Unacademy had 100 percentiler in LRDI and 99.98, 99.7 overall percentilers, a lot of them. You definitely can be one amongst the next. Make sure to subscribe to Iconic CAT 2021 in case you want all features or plus along with special mentorship. Remember to use the code Parikshit Live for 10% discount. Okay, yeah, there's a price hike happening very soon. So the last few days to enroll at the current rates and even get a 10% discount using the code Parikshit Live. Also, there is a weekly scholarship test. This is a free test. If you enroll on Unacademy with a new mobile number, when I say new mobile number, it's a mobile number which has not been registered on Unacademy before. Then for the first time, you can use the code Parikshit Live, the invite code, to access the quizzes absolutely free. Let's get started. And yeah, this is the most awesome feature on Unacademy. Recently lost, ask a doubt. Anytime you have a doubt, you don't have to wait for the faculty or the educator to come live. You can post your query anytime. Just send a picture of the question, doubt question, and an expert from Unacademy is going to get back to you with the solution. Let's get started with today's class. Okay, the first set of questions are on your screen. Let's have a look at the first one. A trader makes a profit equal to the selling price of 75 articles when he sold 100 of the articles. What percentage profit did he make in the transaction? Okay, now such questions are very common and can be easily solved without using any variable. Okay, I don't want to use X and Y. So let's try to solve it without using any variable, but using the arithmetic approach, right? Unitary method. Let's start. Selling price of 75 articles. What is it? A trader is making a profit equal to the selling price of 75 articles when he sells 100 articles. So let's say the selling price of one article be 1 rupee. Be 1 rupee. That's an assumption. You can assume any other number, but I think 1 rupee is the easiest number to assume. Next. So selling price of 100 articles will be how much rupees? 100 rupees. Why? If one article costs you 1 rupees, 100 articles will cost you 100 rupees. Next, they say the profit is equal to the selling price of 75 articles, right? Think about it. Profit is equal to the selling price of 75 articles. So what should the cost price of 100 articles be? What should the cost price of 100 articles be? Remember, you are making a profit equal to the selling price of 75 articles. What is the selling price of 75 articles? If one article is 1 rupee, 75 articles is 75 rupees. Oh, so profit is 75 rupees. If the profit is 75 rupees, it means the cost price must be 75 rupees less than the selling price. Yes, cost price must be 75 rupees less than the selling price. So the cost price of 100 articles must be 25 rupees. How did I get that 25? 100 minus the profit is the cost price, which is 25. Figure out the percentage profit. What is the percentage profit? percentage profit is SP minus CP divided by CP into 100. So you have 100 minus 25 divided by 25. Correct? So 75 by 25, how much is it? 300%. How much is it? 300%. That's your answer. How much is it? 300%. Perfect. That's your answer. Option 3. Got it? Easy one. The first one is an easy one. These are all previous year questions. And the first one is a relatively easy one. Let's check the second one. Okay, let's look at number 2. A tank has a leak at its bottom which empties it at 6 liters per minute. It also has a filling tap which can fill the tank in 6 hours. The tank takes 18 hours to become full. Find the capacity of the tank. Let's check number 2. Okay, you know what? Let us assume the capacity. Remember last question, I assume selling price to be 1. So here also I will assume, because I think making assumptions makes the questions really easy. So let capacity of the tank be any number. You can take 1, but in that case your calculations will be in decimals. You don't want that, right? So probably you want a number which is divisible by 6 as well as 18, and you will understand why very soon. Please take a number which is divisible by 6 as well as 18. In that case, calculations are easy. But you are free to assume any number you want. Okay. I will take a number which is divisible by 6 as well as 18. So the LCM of 6 and 18 is 18. So let the capacity be 18 units. Correct? Okay. Now let's talk about the filling tap. What about the filling tap? It can fill the tank in 6 hours. If the filling tap can fill the tank in 6 hours, you know what? In 6 hours. So remember, total is 18 units. It means 18 units it is filling in 6 hours. So in 1 hour, can I say 18 divided by 6 is basically 3 units per hour. 3 units per hour. That is the rate of filling by the filling tank. What about what is happening actually? Remember, the tank is taking 18 hours to become full. Why is it taking 18 hours? Because there is a leak as well. There is a leak as well. So can I say, if I add fill to the leak, fill plus leak, net, can you tell me what is happening per hour? Filling plus leak. Remember, total is 18 units. 18 units are getting filled in 18 hours. So can I say net overall 1 unit is getting filled per hour? Will you agree? 1 unit is getting filled per hour. 18 by 18. Think about it. Filling pipe is filling 3 units per hour. While the emptying and filling together, if you consider, they are only filling 1 unit per hour. So can I say the leak must be draining out 2 units per hour? Where did I get this 2? 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2, right? So answer is, the leak is 2 units per hour, because filling is filling 3, but when you consider fill plus leak, net effect is just 1. It means the leakage pipe must be draining out 2 units per hour. Minus sign indicates it is draining out the water, right? 2 units per hour. But you know what? The author is saying the leakage pipe actually drains 6 liters per minute. 6 liters per minute. Let's convert it to hour, because all the units are hour. So in 1 minute, it is leaking 6 units. So can I say in 60 minutes, remember 60 minutes is 1 hour. In 60 minutes, it would have leaked 60 into 6, 360 units, 360 liters per hour. Will you agree? So how much is the leakage? 360 liters per hour. Why did I convert it to per hour? Because all my other units are in hour. So 1 minute, 6 liters, 60 minutes is 6 into 60, 360 units per hour. Correct? Now think about it. You assumed a number, and as per your assumed number, your answer is 2 units per hour. But the author, his answer is 360 units per hour. Meaning there is a relation between your number to the author's number. What is the relation? The relation is into 180. If you make your assumed number into 180, if you do, you get the author's number. So it means every number that you have assumed, you got to multiply with 180 so that it aligns with the author's number. So it means the capacity also, whatever you have assumed, you're going to multiply with 180 so that it aligns with the author's number. So how much you're getting? 3240. That's the answer. 3240. That's the answer. Get this? Answer is option C. Answer is option C. It's an easy one, right? So remember, don't take X. If you take X and Y, you always feel quants is very difficult. But what about if you assume numbers and start solving? Quants is very logical and very easy. Let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third one, okay? I'll solve number 3 now. Okay. In an international school, 80% of the students know French, 85% know German, and 75% know both French and German. If 40 students don't know both, then find the total number of students. There is some overlapping. There is some parameter and some overlapping between them. Whenever there is a overlapping in parameters, the best way to solve such questions is through Venn diagrams. Right? So let's draw 2 Venn diagrams. Let's draw 2 Venn diagrams. Correct? Okay. So what is it? The first one is you have French. The second one is German. Okay. So let's say total. Remember, they are talking in percentages. So let's say total is 100%. Correct? Percentage always 100%. How many know French? 80% know French. So let's put 80% out here. How many know French? 80%. How many know German? 85%. How many know German? 85%. Correct? And how many know both German and French? 75%. So the common region, the region common to both is 75%. Will you agree on this? Yes. Now remember, the German circle is 85. So if this part is 75, can I say the remaining should be 10% so that the total comes out to be 85%. Similarly, on the left hand side, French is 80%. So if the common part is 75%, this part has to be 5%. Correct? Now if you add up all the red numbers, how much you are getting? 75 plus 5, 80, 80 plus 10, 90. So what you are getting is 90%. But you know what? Total human beings are 100%. But the red numbers only constitute 90%. It means the remaining 10%, don't belong to either of these categories. The remaining 10% don't belong to either of these categories. Will you agree? Perfect. Chalo, let's look at this now. If 40 students don't know both, then find the total number of students. Perfect. 40 means n is 40, right? N is 40. So what is n? 10% of my total students as per the question is 40. So what is the total students? Total students will obviously be 100%. Right? So 100% must be how much? 10 into 10. 100% must be how much? 10 into 10. So this becomes 400. That's your answer to number 3. Any doubt in this? Easy one. Got it? Okay, I think it's an easy one. So answer is 400 for the third one. Let's check number 4. Number 4 is without the options. I purposely removed the options so that you think logically. Okay. Number 4 is from probability. Let's try it out. Number 4. Interesting question. Okay. The dream cricket team of the world consists of 3 Indians, 3 South Africans, 2 Sri Lankans, 2 Australians, and 1 Englishman. So whenever you read something in quants, remember you got to be fast. You got to note them down. So there are 3 Indians, there are 3 South Africans, there are 2 Sri Lankans, there are 2 Australians, and there is 1 Englishman. Right? So this is the total. Now question is, so how many human beings are there? If you add 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So a total of 11 human beings are present. Correct? Okay, let's look at question part A. What is the probability that captain and vice captain are both Indians? So captain should be an Indian, and vice captain should also be an Indian. Right? Vice captain should also be an Indian. Let's directly put it. How many total human beings are there? There are a total of 11 human beings. So let's consider the captains first. Among the 11, How many are Indians? Remember, you need a Indian, okay, as your probability. How many Indians are there? There are 3 Indians. There are 3 Indians. So can I say numerator will be 3? So what is your chance of having an Indian captain? 3 by total. There are 3 Indians and total is 11. Into, remember, and a vice captain. Whenever you have an, the English word and would always mean multiplication. Remember this. The English word or would always mean plus. Correct? Now vice captain. Now remember, one human being you have already chosen, he is out. As an example, if Virat Kohli is the captain, that guy is already out. You cannot consider him for vice captain selection as well, right? So now out of the 11 human beings, Kohli is out. So how many are there? 10 human beings are remaining. How many Indians are remaining? Remember, there were total 3, but Virat Kohli is already out. So how many are remaining? Only 2 people are remaining. So that's it. 2 ones are, 2 fives are. Answer is 3 by 55. 3 by 55. Got this? Answer for the first one is relatively simple. 3 by 55. Yes? I hope you are getting it. Let's look at the second one. Part B of the question. Okay. Captain and wicket keeper are both Indian. So you have a captain who is an Indian and you have a wicket keeper who is an Indian. Correct? Let's start this. Part B to the question. Part B, 4B. Again, the same logic. How many Indians are there? There are a total of 11 human beings, out of which 3 are Indians. So there are 3 by 11 is the chance of having an Indian captain. How many wicket keepers? Now be very careful. How many wicket keepers? Remember, think about the case. Dhoni, MS Dhoni. When MS Dhoni is there, he was the captain as well as the wicket keeper. So can the captain be considered for selection as a wicket keeper? Definitely yes. Can the same human being be considered as a captain plus a wicket keeper? Definitely yes. So the number of human beings for selection continue to be 11 because even the captain can be selected as a wicket keeper. And how many Indians we have? All Indians are available for selection again. So 3. So 3 into 3 divided by 11 into 11 is 9 by 121. That's your answer. I hope you appreciate the difference between part A and part B. They help you to crystallize your concepts. I hope you understand that. Perfect. Easy one, right? Okay. So answer for the second one is 9 by 121. Let's go to the next one. Number 5. Okay. A village has 2000 people, out of which 1100 are male and 900 female. The overall literacy rate is 95%, while only 3% male are not literate. So let's write down. Write down number 5. How many human beings are there? A total of 2000 human beings, right? How many males are there? They say number of males is 11. How many females are there? They say the number of females is 900. Correct? Okay. Overall literacy rate is 95% overall. So it means it would come from the male side as well as from the female side, right? So male and female, if you add them together, total literacy is 95% of 2000. So how much is 95% of 2000? Can you calculate that? 95% of 2000 is 1900. 1900. Correct? 1900. Yes? Perfect. And they say only 3% males are not literate. So think about the males. Males are classified into 2 categories. You are either a literate or you are not a literate. So how many males are not literates? 3%. So 3% of 1100. Can you calculate that? 3% of 1100 is 33. 33 males are not literates. So the remaining males must be literate. How many remaining males are there? 1100 minus 33. 1100 minus 33, right? That must be 1067. 1100 minus 33 is 1067. 1067. Correct? Perfect. So out of 1900, 1067 are from males. So how many are female literates? How many are female literates? The remaining, right? So how many are remaining? 1900 are the total literates minus the male literates, 1067. How much will you get? 10 minus 7, 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 833. So number of female literates are 833. 833. Question is asking what percentage of the female population is literate? So there are a total of 833 female literates out of a total of 900 females. Out of a total of 900 females. So calculate this, you will get your answer. Calculate this, you will get your answer. So 9 9s are 81, 23, right? So 9 2s are 88, 50. So 92.5% approximately. 92.5% approximately. That's your answer. That's your answer for this one. Easy. It's not difficult. These are perfect questions to have a quick revision of your CET. This is the difficulty level and you got to be comfortable with this difficulty level. Let's check number 6. Let's check number 6. Okay, number 6. The success rate of at one stage of the Indian cricket team in Australia was 25% from 60 matches. Okay. So out of the 60 matches that they played, how many did the team win? How many did they win? 25%. 25%. So 25% of 60 is 25 divided by 100 into 60. So 1/4, right? 1/4. 25 by 100 is 1/4. So 1/4 of 60 is 15. 15. Correct? Next, if India lost the next 12 matches, so remember, it means India must have played another 12 matches. Okay, if it has played 12 matches, the total count of matches at this point has gone up by 12. So it is no longer 60, it is 60 plus 12, 72. So out of 72 matches at this stage, India has won 15 matches. Correct? Question is asking, what was the minimum number of total matches that were played if the overall success rate of India was 50%? Now they say at this stage, you know what has happened? Total matches is 72. India has won how many? 15. 15. They say India's success rate is 50%. Then how many more matches should India play? How many matches should India play so that the success rate becomes 50%? So let us say for the success rate to become 50%, let India play X matches. X matches. X more matches. X. Remember, they are saying minimum number of matches. Minimum. Now remember, X would be minimum. X would be minimum. And the success rate would be 50% if India wins all its new matches or all its upcoming matches. Will you agree? The total number of matches that India should play now should be minimum. That is only possible. The minimum condition can only be achieved if India from now on wins all its matches. Correct? So if India is playing X matches and the success rate got to be 50% with minimum matches, it also means India must be winning all these X matches. Correct? So what is the total number of matches that India has win now? 15 plus X. What is the total number of matches that India has win now? 15 plus X. How many matches did India play? 72 plus X. So number of wins divided by total is what you have written, right? And as per the question, this is 50%. 50% means 1 by 2. 50 by 100 is 1 by 2. Please cross multiply. 72 plus X is equal to 30 plus 2X. So how much is X? X is equal to 42. X is equal to 42. It means you got to play 42 more matches. 42 more matches. What is the question asking? What is the total number of minimum matches that India played? Remember, India had originally played 72 matches. Originally, India played 72 matches. And now India is playing 42 more matches. So 72 plus 42. 72 plus 42 is 414 is the total count. That's your answer. 114 is the total count. That's your answer. Option C. Option C. Got it? Easy one. Easy one if you think logically. The only catch was number of matches should be minimum. Okay, matches will be minimum if India is winning all its upcoming matches. Correct? Okay. Let's go to number 7. Let's go to number 7. Number 7. Okay. A special lottery is to be held to select a student who will live in the only deluxe room in a hostel. There are 100 year 3, 150 year 2 and 200 year 1 students who applied. Each, okay, let's write down. So you have got year 1, you have got year 2 and you have got year 3. Correct? So these are the data given in the question. Now how many students are there from year 3? 100 year 3. Let's write it down. Number of students is 100. How many for year 2? 150. 150. How many from year 1? 200. How many from year 1? 200. Correct? Perfect. Number of students is perfect. Each year 3's name is placed in the lottery 3 times. So how many times the names appear is the next thing I'm going to write. There are only 100 names, but you know what? Each of these names are being written 3 times. So can I say each of these names, the total number of year 3 names will be 100 into 3, 300. Why? 100 names, but every name is being written 3 times. So how many times in the cheats will year 3 name appear? Remember, it's a lottery. There are cheats. So 300 times. 100 into 3, 300. Similarly, year 2s, you are writing it 2 times. So 150 names, every name you are writing in the cheat 2 times. So 150 into 2 is again 300. And then year 1, you are writing it just 1 time. So if there are 200 names, every name only once, meaning that it appears in the cheat also 200 times. Correct? Now they are asking, what is the probability that the year 3's name will be chosen? Year 3. So total how many cheats are there? Total cheats are 200. Remember, 200 plus 300 plus 300. That is the total number of cheats. How many times in the cheats does a year 3 student's name appear? Year 3. Year 3 is 300 times 300. That's it, and you are done. So 300 divided by 800 divided by 800, you get your answer as 3 by 8. You get your answer as 3 by 8. That's your answer. That's your answer for number 7. Easy one, not difficult, I believe. Not difficult. Correct? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 9. Number 9. Okay. A and B start walking simultaneously. So this is from time and distance towards point Q. Okay. So you have a point P. You have a point P. Okay. And this is, let's say, point Q. A and B are moving simultaneously from P towards Q. So you have A going like this and B going like this. Ratio of the speeds of A is B is 7:1. So the ratio is 7:1. 7:1. That's the ratio of speeds. After reaching Q, A starts walking back towards P and meets B. Okay, think about it logically. Think about it logically. A, you know what? A goes the entire distance from P to Q. He covers this much distance, right? So starting A from here, A starts from the origin, reaches Q. And then he comes back and meets P on the way. Let's say they are meeting P at this point. Let's say this is the point of meeting. This is the point where they meet P. So meaning when A comes back, he would have covered this much distance. This much. So the black portion is for A. What about B? Remember, B is very slow. B is very slow. So if he is meeting A at this point, remember he has started from the left hand side. So he would have covered this much distance. So the blue part is for B. The blue part is, you know what? The blue part is for B. Black part is for A. So total how much distance did they cover when they met? Total how much distance? Remember, PQ is 200. PQ is 200. If PQ is 200, total distance that they covered when they met is 2 lines. One black line, one blue line. So total distance that they covered when they met is 400 meters. Is 400. How did you know it's 400? Think about it logically. From here to here is 200. And then again, this part plus this part. So it's basically PQ twice. So when they met, the total distance that they covered is 400. Right? What is the ratio of speeds? Ratio of speeds is 7:1. 7:1. It means total when they move 8 meters. 8. Where did I get that 8? 7 plus 1. Total when they cover 8 meters, B must have covered only 1 meter. B must have covered only 1 meter, right? 7 plus 1 is 8. So total when they cover 8 meters, B has only covered 1 meter. So total when they covered 400 meters, how much did B cover? That's what you need to find out. So 1 by 8, use unitary method, into 400. That gives you the answer as 50 meters. That's the answer, 50 meters. That's the answer. Why that is the answer? Remember, the distance covered by B is nothing but the distance of the meeting point from the origin. Will you agree? Whatever is the distance covered by B, this blue line, that is the distance of the meeting point from the origin. So all that the question wanted you to find is how much distance did B cover when they met. Answer is 50. Got that? So very, very, very easy, provided you think logically. If you don't think logically, this can take 3 or 4 minutes. Yes? Okay, I think that's it. That's it. So this was a special session today, and I hope you enjoyed the Maharashtra CET special session. In case you have liked it, do please hit the like button and share it with your friends so that more and more students can benefit. Thank you so much for sharing, and yes, keep preparing and stay safe. Bye for now.